Filmik krótki. Przejdźcie go przeze mną. Nie przeze mną, ze mną. Prosty. Macie problemy, widzę wszyscy znajomych, nieznajomych. W małżeństwie, w finansach, w zrozumieniu siebie, w zrozumieniu świata i w ogóle egzystencjonalne problemy macie. Weźcie kurwa, zacznijcie myśleć. Mam coś dla was. Oglądajcie to, co jest pod tym wszystkim.
You can see me. Get out of here, bub. And you matter, alright? There's always gonna be somebody that cares about you. And you're a good person. No matter what people say, you matter. Ignore them. They're losers. The ding-dong ditching you. I'm just trying to say something nice. Like, I don't know what they're doing. They're running away and stuff. I'm just trying to say that you matter, man. Or girl. Whoever you are, you matter to someone. Just keep that in mind. Don't forget that.
Women that accept cheating men are cheating women. It's really that simple. And women who don't accept cheating men are the loyal ones. Only unfaithful women are okay with that deal. I promise you. I work with them every single day. What happens is the woman that's actually loyal and really loves you, she can't handle the anxiety of it. She can't do it because she's too loyal, she's too loving, she's this, that, and the other. She disappears, she makes your life hell, she's horrible, whatever it is, but she tends to be loyal. But the woman who is there for a paycheck and who's there sneaky, accepting it, this, that, and the other, I promise you she's plotting her revenge, because in this day and age, the loyal woman, and where she would just stay at home and just close the door when you would do something, they don't exist anymore.
You're alive, not because you're good or because you're amazing. It's because God said no to the devil's request. Now the sermon's almost over and some of you are going to shout on this. Why would the devil ask for you by name? There's 8 billion people in the world. Why is he worried about you? Because you're this close. You're this close. And even hell knows if I don't get them now, I'll never get them. If they get past this moment, I won't have anything to latch on to. Some of you have been crying, feeling like something's being torn away. It's not that you're being torn away from something. God is elevating you and stuff is falling off of you. There are some principles.
Kiedy mam wiedzieć, że ją kocham?
Kiedy ona czuje się kochana.
Ja kiedy czuję?
Kiedy się czuje A. pożądana, B. bezpiecznie, bezpieczna przy tobie i C. że się przy tobie rozwija.
A ja? Kiedy mam wiedzieć, że jestem kochany?
Kiedy czujesz, że dostajesz skrzydeł przy niej, a nie, że toniesz. A co teraz czujesz?
Wstyd.
To dobrze.
Że się wstydzę?
Że wiesz, co czujesz.
Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work. Maybe I should take on something less challenging.
You do what you are, Jessie.
You mean you are what you do?
No, I mean, you do what you are. You're born with a gift. If not that, then you get good at something along the way. And what you're good at, you don't take for granted. You don't betray it.
What if you do betray your gift?
And you betray yourself. It's a sad thing.
Let's go!
My mother told me, she said, you never hit a man where he's weak. Never. It could be true, it could be real, but you don't hit him where he's weak because it'll turn around on you. You can get him to do what you need him to do, but you never hit a man where he's weak because they never forget it. It lives with them.
dlaczego kurwa dobra osoba, która kurwa jest dobra, była dobra i będzie dobra, odda kurwa całe serducho za kurwa drugą osobę, jak chuja z tego kurwa ma? Dlaczego kurwa? Co jest kurwa nie tak?
The Joker once said, if people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. Yes, I'm a nice person, but you crossed the line too many times. Life happens. They said I changed a lot. I said a lot changed me. When trust is broken, sorry means nothing. Before you judge me, make sure you are perfect. Be careful who you trust. Even salt looks like sugar. Sometimes you just have to play the role of a fool to fool the fool who thinks they are fooling you.
I don't care if you don't like me, I'm going to do what God said to do. I am a leader for the Lord. I am in the army of Christ, so I'm a soldier that does what my commander says. I don't care if you like me, I don't care if you talk about me, I don't care if you slander my name. If God is for me, it's greater than the entire world coming against me. I choose Him.
I used to be so fucking happy. I used to be happy. I don't know what's wrong with myself. I used to be so pure-hearted. That all changed. And I became quiet, unhappy, tired all the fucking time. I don't want to socialise. I stay in bed all day when I can, in sleep, to block out reality. I use music as a way to escape, but it doesn't really fucking work. It just helps. You know, I envy people that are happy. I've got a family that doesn't really fucking family. And when they do, I feel like the fucking black sheep. I wish I was someone else. I wish I was happy. I've got a short attention span. I zone out a lot. I used to want to go out all the fucking time. But now all I want to do is stay home, locked up in my room, sleeping, watching movies and listening to music. I'm starting to fucking hate myself. I overthink everything. Every fucking thing. And this smile that I put on is so fucking fake. Deep down inside, I am slowly fucking giving up. I don't know what to do or how to express myself.
Sometimes the devil will make his way into your life. He will try to break you down spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. But you rely on your support system. You believe in yourself and your character. You trust the people around you and you be resilient. Let's go. You be fucking resilient. And no amount of darkness can overtake you, I promise. I promise.
Rule number 10. If they stand behind you, protect them. If they stand beside you, respect them. If they stand against you, show them no mercy.
Remember what God the Father tells us. If you listen carefully to what He says, and do all that I say, I will be an enemy to your enemies, and will oppose those who oppose you.
Drinking dope, turn me to a superhero, hit that pill, turn me to...
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.
I asked for strength, and God gave me difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom, and God gave me problems to solve. I asked for courage, and God gave me dangers to overcome. I asked for love, and God gave me troubled people to help. My prayers were answered.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month. But only one thing is true. I will be champion one day. I promise. I promise.
Right, for Christ's sake, why?
Hey?
Why?
Why? Because we fucking can! Because we fucking can! And if we can, we do!
You ever had a gut feeling that maybe you were meant for more, but you weren't really sure what the next best steps were to achieve it? Me too. So what's You're more. What's your destination? And I'm not talking about just more money or more things. I'm also talking about more love, more joy, more choice, more balance, more trust. What's your more?
Dangerous is when the universe pick you and you put on the magic glasses. There's rules that go with them. You can never take them off. You never see things that they're supposed to be. You see things as they are. You can never force nobody else to wear them.
You're born with a gift. If not that, then you get good at something along the way. And what you're good at, you don't take for granted. You don't betray it.
What if you do betray your gift?
Then you betray yourself. It's a sad thing.
When God gives you your next opportunity, move. I won't lie to you, it's gonna cost you everything. You're gonna hurt in places you didn't know you could hurt, and you have 1,000 chances to give up, but don't do it. Keep on moving.
When you're favored by God, you're also favored by the devil. He's coming for you too. So you just gotta be strong and stay on the right side. Whose side you gonna go on? He's gonna give you power too. He's gonna get in your head too, but it's whose side you gonna stay with. You stay with who brought you here. You go home with the guy that brought you to the dance. You know? You have to be disciplined. Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. Just remember, God loves you, so does he. He's after you too. It's a war. You gotta really believe that. If you don't believe it, you'll find out. You need faith, because you're not smarter than Satan, brother. I know you may think you ain't smarter than Satan. You need faith. You need faith, brother. He's good. He knows your weakness. He knows you before you was existing. You can't talk slick to him.
Yeah, but how
He gives you all your thoughts probably sometimes.
A blade does not become strong. It does not become tempered until it's been through the fire. Until it's been through the fire several times. And this is just your first or second time through the fire. And there's a lot of hammer work that has to take place. And then you're going to have to go back in the forge again. And it's hot. And it melts you down and you're uncomfortable. And then life is going to pull you out and it's going to put you on the anvil and it's going to hammer on you some more. And you're going to say, what? Am I done yet? Am I a sword for the ages? No. No, you're not. You're not done yet.
This is why you need to respect everyone.
When you see someone always calm, incredibly kind and avoiding conflicts, be careful. This person notices everything. They remain silent because they know that if they get angry, it will hurt. They keep everything inside, choosing to stay calm, even though it may sometimes cause them suffering. But the day it explodes, it's a real storm, and the one who triggered that anger will bear the brunt. These individuals understand that peace is precious, and that's why they value it so much. However, everything has a limit. Everyone has their threshold, and for them, this threshold is often higher than for most people. But once it's crossed, expect a storm. That's why it's essential to respect them. Don't take them for granted. Don't mistake their silence for weakness. Behind every calm smile, there is a strength and determination that can surprise you. It's better to be by their side, to learn from them. If you are like this, know that you are a strong person. You choose peace over conflicts. You have nothing to prove.
To all the fake people in my life, the distance you kept when I was struggling, I need you to double it when I make it.
You get tired. Can I talk to tired people? Who've been through battle after battle after battle. You've thrown trees into the bitter waters of Meribah. You've served quail to people who didn't even appreciate you. You helped people that grumbled and complained against you. You fed them. You gave them water as if they were close while they murmured and complained and questioned your leadership. And you stood up to all of it. But the truth of the matter that you don't even want to tell anybody. You don't tell your husband. You don't tell your wife. You don't tell your kids. You got nobody to talk to but me. And so since you ain't got nobody but me, let's talk. You tired. It's okay. Say it. I'm tired. Yeah, say it again. I'm tired. See, some of us need permission to be able to say it because we can't even say I'm tired in our own house. We can't admit it to anybody because we got an image to maintain and we got to always know what to do and we got to always be strong and we got to always be invincible and we got to always be mighty. But the truth of the matter is I stretched this long as I could stretch and God, I'm tired. All my tired brothers and sisters, you need to develop a sustainable system. And
when God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands against it. God will move someone that's holding you back away from a door and put someone there who will open it for you. If it's meant for you, I don't know what your future is, but if you're willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it.
If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. And that's what causes anxiety and depression and stress, because you have had to shrink. I refuse to be small because you think small. I'm not shrinking my vision because you can't catch up. You either better roll with me or you gonna get rolled over.
Cut it off! Cut it off! Cut it off! Do what you're supposed to do. You ain't no boy no more. Understand every time you point the finger that what you saying to your dreams and goals is, I'm about to put you on hold. You gotta take ownership. I take full responsibility. And I'll do whatever it takes. I take ownership. I'll get up. I'll stay late. And that's why you point the finger, because you don't like how the pain feels. That's why you say he did it and she did it. That's why you give the power away, because it hurt too bad to say, I did it, I take ownership. It was my fault. That's why you point the finger. You ain't ready for the pain. You grown. You got ideas. You got talent. You got gifts. Stop shrinking down. Stop minimizing yourself. Take the risk on you. Take the risk on you. You own you. And there's some of you, you know what you want, but you are not personally willing to do the work it takes to get it. What you're trying to do is do what you've done on this level and get the next level. You like, I'm getting up every day. I'm lifting weights. I'm eating right. And I'm not getting the opportunity. It might require getting up and working out 3.5. It might require you saying no to your friends. It might require you changing your diet. It might require you moving to another city. Whatever it takes, you got to be willing to do it. And you keep saying you're not there because of something else, because it's easier to blame somebody else. I have to take complete ownership. Internally, I have to look at all the things that I didn't have control over and say, I got to take control. Everybody want to be a business. Everybody want a six-pack. Nobody tell you the pain that come with it. You're putting in work, and just because you can't see the results, you want to quit or give up. I ain't never quit. I ain't never give up. I ain't never give in. I just kept grinding. If you keep going, you're going to break through. The only people that don't break through are the people who scoreboard watching. When you go out there, I need you to have that dog. When you get out there, I need you kill or be killed when you get out there. We ain't playing no more. We ain't taking no prisoners no more. When you get out there, whatever you can get, go get it. Because they gonna get it before you get it. And they ain't gonna give it to you. So you go out there and get what's yours. When you leave this room, you take care of doggone every single thing. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what your background is. Don't let nobody fool you. If you willing to grind on Monday, if you willing to grind on Tuesday, they can't stop you. I don't have to accept the life that was given to me. I can create my own reality.
Będziecie normalni, nic w swoim życiu fenomenalnego nie osiągniecie. Nie ma takiej opcji. Zapomnijcie. Trzeba być nienormalnym, trzeba być innym. I teraz ta inność może się przejawiać w tym, że wasi koledzy idą na imprezę, a wy siedzicie w domu i uczycie się czegoś. Wasi koledzy rano wstają, zaspani, idą do szkoły, a wy rano robicie trening. To jest ta inność. To, że wy na przykład będziecie wierzyć w te marzenie, będziecie starali się je osiągnąć, a inni będą wam przycinać te skrzydła. Trzeba być innym, trzeba być nienormalnym. Jeżeli będziecie normalni, to gówno w swoim życiu osiągniecie. Nic. Także zdawajcie sobie z tego sprawę, że obsesja, bycie nienormalnym, to jest fundament dla wybitności. Chcecie być przeciętni? To nie zapieprzajcie, nie dawajcie z siebie maksa. Macie to wygrać dzisiaj.
And just because you're going through a bad time right now doesn't mean that you don't have a great ending. And just because you went backwards don't mean you won't go forward. And just because you're in a down-setting moment doesn't mean you're not about to stand up on your feet like you never stood in your life before. I'm talking to somebody and I don't know who it is. And if you're watching online and you know somebody who needs to hear this, text them right quick and tell them to log on right now, because God has given me a message that they cannot afford to miss.
Rule number 9. Become so well disciplined that people think you're fucking crazy.
I don't have to stop loving anybody in order to leave them. I can love you, I can still want what's best for you, I can still want you to get therapy or improve, I can still want you to be happy in a relationship with somebody else. And I think what we have to do is, and I want everybody to note this, at some point, if you are expending more than you are getting back in return, it's going to deplete you. If you are in a relationship with somebody and that person is not serving you, that person is not giving you what you need, they're not reciprocating, it's time to go. Because people will tell you, when you tell them about your problems in a relationship with somebody that's clearly dysfunctional or the relationship is not progressing, they're going to ask you this question: but do y'all love each other? As if that's the barometer as to why to stay. So what I need everybody to understand is, it doesn't matter if you love them. Is it healthy? Is it functional? Does it pour into you? And if it stops doing that, then it's time to go.